even want for you. For some of you, listen, I'm telling you what I know. When you start burning on the altar all those things that you exalt above Christ, you will start to see Christ more clearly.
The journey continues.
Hey, what is up, guys? We are back with another video, and this is just a culmination of what my life has been like for the past 3 months, or the past winter, working still on the CHH documentary. So I figured I kind of just give a little update on camera and everything, just to kind of let you know where I'm at with that, and obviously just updating you guys on the channel and everything. 'Cause I just don't like to drop videos for the sake of dropping videos or anything like that without at least giving an explanation. But we're going good, we're going strong, kind of just to let you guys know the direction we're going in. So episode 3 is here. I hope you guys enjoy it. And just a couple of things I want to explain before the video starts. I want to say this specific episode came out of not just just working on the docuseries, as I was down there with Opto to fly down to Florida and essentially play an album out for Rodney, which is going to be part of his documentary. But originally that was the intended plan to go down there, but this episode kind of turned into a little bit more than that, as if you guys have watched my stuff this past winter, I've been basically making a series on Christian hip-hop artists out in Florida, which was inspired by DJ Bryce G. That was a whole conversation going on throughout the winter, and the idea kind of came to life on its own, as you know, part 1 did really well, did super well, part 2 did solid, and then that kind of turned into Opto spinning the idea of wanting to make an artist panel for Florida artists. So we got a little bit of action into day 2, as well as, well, we really built this out into a 2-3 day experience. We were originally going to make this like a 1 or 2 day experience, but with Opto's idea and add-on to do that, it just added a lot more to the experience while we were out there in Florida. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff you guys will get to see and experience, as you know, you get to come with me as I spend a night out at the airport. We get to meet Darkchild, aka Rodney Jerkins, who I got to pick his brain a little bit, which was pretty cool. We got to play the album out for him, and we got to be around his studio at Aliens Alive, so that was pretty awesome. Also, it was very perfectly timed, as Rodney was also having a worship night with 1K Phew while we were down there. So not only did we get to have a unique and amazing worship night experience, but we also got to chop it up with 1K Phew and meet him for a bit, which actually got pushed even later into the night, as we also got to meet a new artist that I'm definitely excited to talk about and to show you guys, Caden Jordan, who to me is kind of like the next generation of what Christian hip-hop can look like, given his talent and everything, and just who he is as a person. I think he can go pretty far as long as he has the right people around him. But you'll get to see that and just what a studio session is like with him and 1K Phew around, which is something unique I don't think you'll find anywhere else. So you'll get to hear from me, 1K Phew, Opto, Marco, Caden, all in one listening experience. So that is definitely something you guys definitely don't want to miss. One more thing I want to say is this trip couldn't have been possible without Opto, just because a lot of the planning we did on this, it takes away more than one person, and the experience I got out of this to work with Opto coming up to a year now, this was a great timing to get to know from him, get to learn from him, and get to learn his story as to how he broke out into the music industry working for a major label. You guys will get to hear his story as to how, as crazy of a story as it is, how he broke out into the music industry and started doing his thing, especially coming from Christian hip hop. I think it's a story you guys definitely want to listen in on. But that's about it, guys. That's about it. There's plenty of cool little experiences I definitely want you guys to enjoy on this vlog, and hope you guys enjoy it. Watch it from start to finish and let me know what you guys think. Also, some parts of the video are overexposed due to the fisheye of the camera, which I apologize for, but I made sure to underexpose those as much as possible. But that's really the only concern. Aside from that, enjoy the video, guys. Welcome to episode 3, and I'll see you around. Take care.
I just wanna slow the ride. Let me take control, 'cause it ain't nobody who know who you right. I got cash just for the night. I'm the man. Ain't nobody like
I reached the airport. I'm in Terminal 3.
Terminal 3? Okay, I'm at Terminal So night one, just arrived at Toronto Pearson Airport. Sorry, this on? We just arrived at Toronto Pearson Airport. And we're gonna be sleeping overnight, man. We're gonna be sleeping overnight. So I link up with Opto, so I gotta find a spot to sleep at. I don't know where, but we'll make some room. It's definitely been a while since I put out any videos on the YouTube channel, but in the meantime, I've been putting out shorts and reels and stuff like that, which I hope you guys are okay with. You know, like, let me know how you guys feel about that. Just cause as of late, I've been mainly just putting out reels, but I figured now was the time for an update, you know what I mean, on the channel. So life for me has been quite busy, I'm not gonna lie. And I mean busy in the sense of like, I don't even get my weekends off as of late, really, but it's been an interesting time in my life where God's been like working a lot on me. I want to say, I mean, I don't reveal too much of like what I do outside of like channel or anything like that. But I mean, this winter season has been nothing but God working on me in so many different ways. Whether if it's just, you know, I just went back to school for the first time in over a year, and in trying to finish up, the schedule gets hectic, right? On top of that, I'm currently working sometimes anywhere from like 8 to 20-hour days just to keep my income going, pretty much. And you know, one would think that's crazy, but when you actually like actively do it, it's actually not as crazy as you think it is if you know the right jobs where you can like get some Z's and some naps and stuff like that. But there's that too. Serving's been a pretty big part though, I won't lie, as of late. Yeah, just God kind of like showing me and telling me how to step up in different aspects. Like, it's my first time wanting to try out like teaching this year, you know what I mean, like actually start speaking. I've been getting to that lately and trying to work up the courage to preach. I don't know, I ain't no pastor, but I definitely know God put on my heart to like speak to these kids in youth crew, all that. So you gotta answer the call when it's time. So learning, especially how to actually be obedient and not just doing whatever I want, and just trusting God in the process. You know what I mean? Actually following His instructions. So yeah, hopefully that's gone on long enough in terms of like a good summary of what I've been up to in my life. And man, I mean, this weekend, like the project that we're working on, which I won't speak too much about, is actually gonna take us to Florida. So that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna be traveling with Josh, aka Opto, aka one of the corners of Fast Break. And you know, yeah, myself, like I got my own thing going on, but you know, I'm a proper Excel, so it's gonna be a bit of a proper Excel Fast Break type of link up. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna get to meet quite a few people along the way. We're gonna be down there. We're gonna be meeting Rodney Jerkins from England's Alive, so that's gonna be awesome. And we're also trying to put together and curate like a pop-up event for artists around the area. Since I was running with this whole Florida series, it just so happened to, funny enough, it just so happened to be the right time to like make this. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, it's gonna be the whole weekend and then even more along the way. But 12:30 in the morning, I gotta find a place to sleep. We're gonna go do that. So we gotta board our flight at 5. Yeah. All right, so I'm settling on this very, very small corner of the airport to sleep for the night. Last time I was here, they actually, this net was not up. So I actually, because this is not the first time I've slept at an airport, so I actually used to sleep on this little edge here. There was enough room to like squeeze my body in there and like get a good rest, pretty much. But that's not happening. So posted up against this wall right here. My feet are kicked up, I'm gonna sleep, and hopefully we don't get caught. And yeah. So like a big thing I learned about making a doc, being a year in, is that like, especially if you're by yourself, like this stuff takes time. Like this stuff really takes time. It's really hard grinding it out by yourself. The editing might be easy once you get into the creative process, but the grind of it, like doing this, like being in an airport overnight, it's not preferable, but I mean, like whatever it takes to get the content done, right? So sometimes stuff like this is necessary. Obviously, I could have just taken a hotel over this, but it's not worth the extra $400 or $500 sometimes, so I'd rather do this. Alright, so we're like 2.5 hours into sleep, man, and like all I could hear all night was literally security walking through and like people walking by, like barely, but like at one point 20 minutes ago, police came in to take away somebody who I guess like didn't have their passport, and they're not supposed to be sleeping here. So, and like when the cop walked by, I had my eyes open and he looked down and like my wallet slipped out, and he literally looked at me. He's like, "You don't want to lose that wallet. You don't want to lose that wallet." And normally when someone tells you things like certain things like that, that's normally a sign like you shouldn't be around those environments. So I'm glad. Like, I just checked my wallet. I got all my IDs. I got everything in there. It's the worst time to be losing anything right now. But yeah.
that's our 4:45 update. Off to a good start. Off to a good start, guys. All right. Time to wake up, y'all. Time to wake up. 5:01 a.m. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Because I feel you, because I woke up, my alarm rang, and I'm like, second guessing my entire life choices, but you know.
Yep.
Rio's here.
Yep.
I just reached it.
Oh, you just reached here? Hello? What's going on? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I reached the airport. I'm in Terminal 3.
Terminal 3. Okay. I'm at Terminal 1. I have to be at 3.
Okay. I think you have to be at 3, right? What is your? I'm going to the A gate to the US gate, whatever, because I already have mine.
You got like Nexus or something like that, or?
No, not Nexus.
But yeah, worst case, I'm gonna just go up in person and then
Okay.
It's good, bro.
Good? Everyone's fighting for the same audience in the U.S. Miles is one of the only artists that I know that intentionally is trying to do stuff on a global scale, and it's like building. That's what I told him. I was like, "Yo, you're building a global audience and like doing tour stops."
Yeah. All right, man. So waiting for the flight. It's a bit delayed, but you know. We got Josh, aka Otto, working on our a little ad. He's putting together.
Yes, sir. What's good?
What's good?
Trying to.
Camera's a little overexposed, but yeah, you know, 6 in the morning, we out here, and yeah.
Ruth was like working on mixes and masters up until like 3 a.m.
Oh, it's still not mixing up?
It's done now. It's done.
Okay.
At 3:30, she's sending me masters.
That's crazy.
Mixes, and I'm like approving them as I go. Like,
You just want to know, man, like, I was suffering last night at the airport, you know. Why didn't you let me crash out your place, man?
That's crazy.
The viewers saw me suffering last night.
I told.
Chat, I was watching him on his story at 1 a.m. while I was suffering.
My Uber here.
Oh
and
my
I'm like,
goodness.
why is he on the floor of the airport?
All good though, all good. I mean, I feel like I know you now, like better, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like you have to be like, basically have to be our cousins for me to be like, yo, can I?
Nah, bro, just let me know.
Yeah, no worries, yeah, no worries.
I apologize, make your way to 813. All passengers have just boarded for Border Airlines Flight 581. Please make your way to 813.
I was just saying my one's the same way.
Don't you wanna feel proud? Cause everything's fake and it's everything's real. I'm just trying to make it work alright.
If that's the case, how do you reverse it here to where you are now? You're on the way of documenting movements that are happening within a niche genre that is exploding or that is about to explode. Right? So you have an advantage that nobody else is looking at right now. The other aspect of it is you have, bro, nobody, like when I tell you I'm in awe of like your work, it's crazy. Like when I see your video commentaries and your perspectives and stuff, it's really like inspiring because there's nobody in CHH that does that, like at Fastback or Proper or like any other page. We're just posting news. Nobody gives their insight. You actually go in depth and break it down and you're like, give your opinion, your perspective of not only CHH history because you were born, you grew up listening to that, right? And you also have an idea of the music business, like I said, investors and stuff. So you have that knowledge, you have the genre, you have the idea, you have the passion. Figure out how you can monetize that. So the first step would be YouTube. You have a YouTube channel, right? Try growing that out first, build that out, and the way you do it is that you say, find this damn car.
That's great. Baby.
What's the license?
License, Subway. Shake Shack. I've tried Shake Shack. Shake Shack's not bad.
I like Shake Shack. But we have one in Toronto, they go for one.
Oh, really? Y'all got it? Dang, bro.
Culver's, apparently, that's one.
Let's try it,
Oh, Raising Cane's.
I'll try Raising. Yeah, you know what? Let's just, if it's on Toronto, I've tried it out, but yeah, let's do it.
I've had it too, but like that's the best chicken I ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, Jollibee's top stat. Are you crazy?
No, Jollibee's is good, but
Jollibee's is like
Raising Cane's Nashville Broadway.
It's the sauce. Stop it. It's just.
Yeah, but like it's still
It's a sauce, bro.
It's still.
But maybe I could be wrong. But anyways, yeah, the music business is a scary place, man. It's a scary place, and things like that, unfortunately, are all too common. And people end up in deals like that. Like history repeats itself. Like I was saying, it's almost like if I had to walk through it, you had to walk through it type of a mindset, which is scary. That stuff ultimately only ends up hurting us year after year after year, artist after artist after executive after executive. It's like we can only do that so many times before we eventually end up shooting ourselves in the foot. So yeah, man, it's a.
Are you guys here to see someone?
I'm here to see Rodney. Wait, was Caden?
Yeah, like he messaged us at like. Let me do it.
Just waiting.
Just waiting.
That's how it goes, man.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
What are you thinking?
Nothing actually. My mind is so blank right now. It's like I can't think. Ruth and Fame are about to hop on a call to talk about the festival. So they're working on that.
Oh, right now.
Yeah, I'm on call. Yeah, at 9 o'clock apparently. But she's giving me updates on what she wants to go over.
Oh, the three of you are gonna hop on call.
No, I mean, just them. I'm work trip. So.
So man. Chris. What am I thinking? Been a long day. My knees are crushed still. But you know we got a good power nap.
We got a good power.
We both did, didn't we?
I didn't sleep at all.
Oh man.
I was up.
You know what I'm saying? We got a little sleep in, and then now we're here. It's been a long 24 hours.
I'm only by here by the grace of God and Powerade Sprite, so.
Oh yeah, I got this guy hooked on Powerade and Sprite, the new lean.
What's good, bro?
Bro, what?
How are you, man?
Amazing, bro. Yo, you just popped up out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah, I know, man.
What's good, bro? You good? Nice to meet you, man.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again, bro.
Good, man.
I'm good,
Good?
man. Chilling, man.
So it's like those meeting rooms where it's like your boss wants to talk to you, and it's like what's up a private like.
You're fired.
You're fired.
I was gonna go into finance, be one of those Wall Street guys. At least that was the plan. I was selling beats in high school, and I was enjoying that, but I never thought of it as a full-time career, more of a side hustle.
Yeah.
And then God just told me, like, I was studying for midterms, and I was like struggling. I was like depressed, and I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And God was like, do music. And I'm like, God, are you crazy? Like, music is not a career, right? I'm like, I'm brown. Like, I'm gonna get executed by my family, you know. But I asked for a sign. And I don't know if you know Ray Knowledge.
I've heard of Ray Knowledge.
Yeah, he was a rapper. I grew up, like, I used to listen to his stuff in high school. He called me one day, and he was like, yo, I got this beat pack from you. I want to buy 2 beats right now, exclusive. What's your price? I said, you get my price? He sent the PayPal, and I was like, I'm making money while studying for my midterms. Like, there's something here. And I just took that leap of faith, and then I transferred schools. I went to a music school.
Yeah.
It was also a studio. Did that for 2 years, and I did everything I can. Going on live, media, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, ended up partnering with Fazbreak and then acquiring Fazbreak. Still producing, still recording, still engineering, still rapping, still singing, doing all that.
Yeah.
Got an internship at the indie label. Did that for about 9 months. They ended up doing a deal with Def Jam Universal.
Oh, okay.
And then I was an A&R, so learning the ropes, and I was like, oh, this is what A&Rs do. Like, I like what it is.
Yeah.
Then a job opened up, an internship opened up at Sony. Applied, got it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that also supernaturally just God intervened. I don't even know how. I got rejected initially for the internship, and then they came back and said, actually, the candidate that got the internship didn't want it, so it's yours. And I was like, that's crazy. God showed up.
That's
crazy.
Took it. God
did
showed
that,
up.
Did that for 9 months.
Yeah.
Then got a full time, and then did that for about 9 months, almost a year. And then there was an opportunity in marketing, and I was like, I want to try to get into marketing because I feel like that opens up many more doors. Applied to the MU. I went to Vancouver and then did that whatever I told you, Vancouver.
Yeah, the Junos, yeah,
the Junos thing, and then the month after I got the job in marketing.
Like, yo, buzzer beater, bro.
Buzzer beater. Been moving, bro. Ever since I took that leap of faith, my first internship was Rapzilla.
Your first internship was Rapzilla?
Rapzilla. The first ever. Like, I've been the platform that I looked up to and was always wanted to be featured on. I ended up writing for them, so I did most of the articles for producers and creatives and engineers and Canadian hip hop on Rapzilla.
Yeah.
I started a podcast with producers with Blaine, who's now A&R at Magnetic Records.
I've heard Blaine. Yeah.
So I know Blaine for a minute. Graham I've known for a while. So like with those guys are interviewing and coming up with that. So all the producers who are big dogs now.
Yeah.
I was coming up with them trying to figure it out.
So Blaine, Graham,
Avila, who's like dominating the sync role right now. Warren, Jay Boski. Jay Boski just did Craze, a project with Cray.
Yeah.
My project's killing it.
So
all those guys are just interviews, and I was like doing both. I was like interviewing and then like, yo, let's collab on a beat, and then like I produced for them. So I tried to do both.
Wow.
And so did the podcast, did the Rapzilla stuff. I was kind of involved in nominating producer freshmen for Rapzilla.
Yeah, they're going around. Yeah.
So I was like pitching artists and producers and stuff to them. I then ended up becoming a Rapzilla freshman in 2024. It was nice, and then
that's the same.
So CH has just been my role, so keep going at it. But.
All right, so this come on, man, finish the lyrics.
I actually don't know the lyrics.
you just sing.
I just know that part.
This guy's such a liar.
Say my name.
Oh my God.
That's all I know. I was locked in, finishing up. Yeah, that's what I'm playing, but like, I know we got a few coming and stuff, so if you wanna do it later.
No, I'll play it now. He's not gonna hear it anyway, so.
Okay.
Probably gotta go to one of the rooms.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Was this building specifically?
Chris!
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Was it built out for England's Life specifically, or was it?
No. It was just like some lady who had she had like she was a philanthropist actually.
Right. Okay.
So she had like this old, it's like an old building, old warehouse. Sitting doing nothing. So I was able to come in and snatch it up and then turn it to what I wanted.
Okay, well.
On the road, I'm on the go, I'm not alone. I might not be the one he chose with. Right, been putting in work all night, been putting in work. Right, been putting in work for the kingdom now, but it's
that's gonna be the next single because he wants to drop a project too. So lead up to that, looking at District Community's live Twitch streams. That's a new game. So looking at opportunities there and like.
Well, you pull up a gospel song, I might have to get on the drums, baby. Alright, she wants to do one gospel song going down. Let me think, what's a good one we can do?
Hey now, yeah, every day I celebrate now. I ain't got no time to devil, he gon' hate now. He gon' hate down there, I ain't worried about him. I don't care about him, I don't hear about him. Yeah, we in the building, we in God's house. Yeah, and y'all know that's what we all about. I'm 6'16", he caught me on the spot. I'm like, hey man, I know the block is hot. And they say no you not, and that's we all we got. Yeah, we blessed in the city, and we all we got. Say bless.
I remember a couple years ago trying to figure out, man, it's something that God put on my heart to do. And I did my first interview with this blog called Fast Break. And a guy by the name of Josh Alto from Canada, he said, can I interview you? And I said, yeah, he's flew in from Canada today, y'all. Josh, say what's up? And, what's your partner's name back there again?
Chris Solo, yeah, Chris
from Canada also, who's also works for Proper XL, which is another amazing blog that really supports with everything going on in Christian. So we appreciate y'all both coming in from Canada today and being part of this.
I
we was in LA for NBA All-Star Gospel.
Okay,
yeah, so we just came down. I told Big Bro I was gonna come down and pull up on him. They're kind of stopping through.
That's what's up, yo. That's love, man. That's crazy. Yo, you ever thought about coming out to Canada and performing, man?
Oh no, I got to. We did Canada. We was in Canada a couple times, but not really, moving around like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I would love to come out there. We got Rolling Loud May 10th.
Yeah.
So I really want to drop like before that type thing.
Yo, I never met someone from Atlanta like in real life. Like I got your accent. I got your like. So it's like, yo, see you. I'm just like, yo, that's crazy, man.
Bro, we locked in too, bro. We like, I appreciate everything y'all do for the space too, bro. For real.
No, for
like
sure.
we need that. We need that. That's what it's all about, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like building the next generation and really, because I ain't gonna lie, you'll be a fool to think you can do it by yourself.
100%. Build a team.
It's a kingdom, bro. Like we all got, we different parts of the body. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta move like that.
Yeah, man. Definitely come out to the East. Come out to Toronto. We'll show you a good time. Yeah, just hit us up and then we'll go from there, man.
Stay lit.
Nah, it was good seeing you, bro.
Good seeing y'all, bro.
Yeah, good seeing you, man.
Want to take a quick flick real quick?
Oh yeah, got to, Yeah, y'all say I'm from the east side of Toronto?
Yeah, east
That's
side.
crazy.
Yeah.
I wrote that one heavy. And you got all my people on here already. I feel like I'm left out. I gotta be on here.
I got you, bro. I got you. But yeah, this joint, this is one of Rodney's favorites. So the next two songs are the ones where he's like, yeah, push those. Those last strings, like on the end, I had Hannah do them. Ronnie's daughter.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, something's missing. I think it needs like more strings or just more like, I don't know, production. So I sent her the record and she sent it like the same night.
Oh wow. Oh no, that's crazy. Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That was one of my favorite beats that you done played for sure.
No, that joint is.
Wait, Kaden, question for you.
Yeah.
What would you describe your genre as?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Innovative.
No, for real, like.
I like that.
I like that.
If you were to put yourself into a sort of a bucket of like, this is the type of music, you're like quick pitch, I make this type of music, what would you say? Apart from innovative, because innovative could be different things.
I could throw out like artists and like different projects.
Yeah.
For this project specifically, like a lot of like so the last song was really like heavily inspired by like Kehlani, like Folded
for sure,
with the strings and everything, but also like drums wise, just super like it feels more like Florida.
Yeah.
And then like that ending part, I got inspiration from a record called Deserve You by Kid Laroi.
Mm-hmm.
The ending, he kind of just switched the production, took out the drums. But yeah, the whole project like itself, like I was heavily inspired by like stuff like so like Yeezus, Utopia. I need to get better at pushing myself, but
nah, it's dope. No, it's good.
That's dope. No, this is.
It's a good thing that you can't compare yourself to. You know what I'm saying? That you find it hard because that's how you know what I'm saying, like starting something new. Like that's really the goal for everything. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like even with this music, ain't nobody really. I can't name nobody coming like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't like just you sound like. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what you want. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so,
I was trying to draw comparisons while you were playing, and I couldn't draw comparisons. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Make your job harder, bro.
Package it. Yeah, exactly. Making me my job harder. But like, if you can package yourself as a brand to like show like, hey, this is what I'm doing that's different. That's the essence of artist marketing. That's how you
for real. I mean, that's literally what me and my manager have been talking about. Just like, because he was like, yo, bro, before I even like try to help you with different opportunities and like open, like I want to know like who Caden Jordan is.
Yeah, for sure.
And who his fans are.
Yeah.
So that's something that I'm figuring out.
No, definitely. As you go, you'll do it, man.
Even through this project, but yeah, a lot of it is just me trying to make weird music sound cool.
Yeah, no, so. I think you're really talented, bro. Like this is amazing. Because I think what you have right now in CHH, it's different. It's so different that it's like you're setting the tone for the new age.
It's next.
Exactly.
It's
Like
next.
when Few came out, he set a tone for Atlanta and that because no one was doing that before him.
Yeah.
Right. You're doing that for Florida, Orlando. You're doing it for the new age. Like, how old are you?
20.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So like you're setting that
Yeah.
stage for the next generation.
Yeah.
So in order for that, like, if you break into market first, the door's flat open for everybody else from Florida and your age. So that's what.
I want to say 2 things. Number one, y'all should pop out to our Proper Excel Fast Break artist pop up tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's probably here. I'm
gonna
talk
be
to
here.
Rodney about that. But
Yeah, you just to get to know your stuff better, but for Marco, because I know I didn't cover you on that part too, but you know what I mean. Since you're, you know what I mean,
was crazy.
since they're getting the ball rolling on the music stuff, man. You know what I mean. Just come through, man, and we'll get something popping, man. So that's the first thing I want to say. But the second thing is like your music. Like I wasn't too familiar with your music before. I was just constantly hearing about it through bars and beats.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like I went through that first Florida part series.
Yeah.
When I was just like going through your music to like research it properly and everything like that. After I released that part 1, and I was like, okay, you know what, like, especially in a day and age like this, like I find there's so much music being released that, like, personally for me, I have a lot of choice paralysis when it comes to like picking and choosing what I want to listen to, just because there's so much music being like released every single week. But I took a pick on going through your records, and like the one thing I'll say is like I haven't heard anything like this, not in terms of comparison, but in terms of like feeling your music is something bigger, probably since like Caleb Mitchell came out 2018.
Yes.
So your music reminds me a lot of like Caleb Mitchell when he first came out.
2018 Mitchell tape?
2018 Mitchell.
Oh my God,
like
bro.
your music reminds me a lot of him, not in the sense of like your sounds or whatever, but in terms of how y'all made me feel.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't heard
because it was
anything.
new when it came out 2018. No one was making that type of music.
Yeah, like
that's the same feeling. That was spot on, bro. That was
yeah. So I haven't heard
I
anything
appreciate
since.
that.
Yeah. So. Yo, just quick question. I'm curious. Since y'all know Sauce, have y'all ever met RG by chance?
A few times.
Because RG to me is like I'm pretty sure y'all interacting with him in real life, but like RG online is like he's so like covert. It's crazy. Like it's like.
Nah, his aura is insane.
His
Like
aura-
that's what I hope to be as an artist.
He reached out to me one time, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" And it was almost like the CIA talking to you, bro. Like that's how like covert he was. I was like, "Damn!" So he's one of those, like aura farming.
He's in the Batcave right now, aura farming.
Yeah.
He's in the Batcave. I'll say this: the album's on the way. Yeah, the album's on the way.
Hmm?
That's probably all I can say before his shooters like come after me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And then the only other.
When did you start making this project? Like, cause I was going through your stuff and I saw what was it, Calamity, and then was it 48?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those 2 projects were last year, but to answer the question though, this album is a like combination of 3 albums.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
So, well, it's not even a combination. It's just morphed into this thing. So like, the first title. So the first original concept for the project, I started like 2 years ago, and it was titled Memento Mori, which is why I titled the intro Memento Mori, to pay homage to what was the beginning of this album, and then it shifted into something else, and then became this album called Self-Titled. That's gonna be a later project.
Okay.
And then I landed on Baby Tooth just because it's just like, man, like, when you see like a huge sign of growth for a child, right, is when they start to lose their teeth. This is me losing my baby teeth as an artist, essentially. And there's also like a lot more deeper meaning, like growing pains and stuff like that. Like even in the intro I was talking about, like, well, not the intro, but Rooftops. Like that whole record is literally just like me saying no to like growth, and me being like, nah, I don't want to go through like the growing pains again. I don't want to have to prune again. I don't want to have to go through that trauma again. And then by the second half of the song is me just accepting it. So it's my fight with God, and then
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Alright, y'all drive safe, man.
Yes, sir, you too. Alright, man.
Day 1 of our visit to Aliens Alive.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Entering day 2, it's like 1 a.m.
Yep.
How you feeling, bro?
Great day so far. I'm not gonna lie. Super tight, meeting everybody. You know what I mean? We got the fit on right here. Calm little fit.
A little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it was great meeting Rodney for the first. I was super nervous. I don't know why. I don't know why I was nervous, but I was super nervous meeting him. It was great meeting him. The worship night was awesome. Like seeing like what Rodney applies in person is like, all right, man. But to wrap up, all that to say, we out here.
Hands this side.
And, you know, we got our boy Michael on the cut.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got our boy Michael on the cut, 1 a.m.
Bro.
Been a long day with these boys in the studio.
Yeah, locked in.
Yeah, man. We're back for day 2.
We are back for day 2. Alright, bro. You get home safe. See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we're 40 minutes away, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 minutes away from food.
Oh.
40 minutes away.
Okay.
You tired?
No, I'm good. I'm straight. But yeah, no, that part was awesome. And then I forgot what else you were saying. I love sitting on Kaden Jordan's stuff.
Yeah.
It's because, like, I was never too familiar with Kaden Jordan. Yeah. Partly because I struggle with, like, choice paralysis. I still do, but there's just way so much music out there that, like, I'm not the one where, like, I'm just gonna be listening to, like, everything that comes out.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do that. Like, that's not how my brain functions. It's not how it works. For me, I want to sit and I want to, like, consume your record. I don't want to go to the next thing. I don't want to move on. But, like, yeah, like, to give Jordan's music a shot when I was, like, covering the Florida artists and everything, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad it was worth it. And just going through his stuff and everything. So and then be able to listen to his stuff unreleased, that was perfect time.
Yeah, that
was a perfect. Like, I can't wait to hear that project drop, because even though he had dropped multiple projects, like, to me it sounded like
that was the debut.
Like I'm hiding. This is my baby. Like, I'm actually hiding. So, but everything else was amazing, and yeah, no, I enjoyed that. Galentine's Day. You know what? We're out here with the bro.
Out here with the bro.
Spending some quality time. Spending some quality time on the what is it?
Friendiversary.
Friendiversary Day. Yes. Whatever substitute they have for Valentine's Day, we doing that, man. So, yeah, man. You know when you hang out with the homies so much that it low key feels like a date.
Yeah, trust. I spent more money on my homies than an actual girl.
Yeah, no. So. Yeah, so this is
Hey, perfect time to talk about Millie.
Okay, go ahead.
I was trying to tell you.
Like, for this guy,
like, made this because I was feeling a little good.
Yeah, good. I would not be caught dead, like, putting this caption. Man, end of day 1. It is crazy how 24 hours ago we were, like, camping out on the floor. But it's been an awesome day 1 experience, I want to say. Literally the rest of the day has been spent, like, just waking up with people that I've never had the chance to talk to, whether it's talking to Kaden Jordan, 1K Chucho, who I got to talk on the phone with, meeting 1K Few, that was unexpected, and it was awesome for us to chop it up. Also, tons of unreleased music. It's amazing to see. So I don't know how long we're gonna stay for, but tomorrow we got set up for a pop-up event, and we're gonna be having artists come through, man. So yeah, we'll see. Day 1 is amazing so far. Can't wait to see what day 2 brings.